Before the Civil War, infantry soldiers typically carried muskets that held just one bullet at a time. The effective range of these muskets was only about 80 yards, which meant battles were fought at close range. Rifled muskets, which could shoot up to 1,000 yards, were not used in the military because they took too long to load. That is, until Claude Minié of France invented a cone-shaped lead bullet with a diameter smaller than that of the rifle barrel. Soldiers, who called them mini-balls, could load them quickly without the aid of ramrods or mallets. Rifles with these new bullets were more accurate and deadlier than muskets. Infantrymen had to change the way they fought. Even troops who were far from the line of fire had to protect themselves by building elaborate trenches and other fortifications. It's estimated that mini-balls accounted for 90% of casualties in the Civil War. By 1863, Union soldiers had access to repeating rifles, which fire more than one bullet without needing to reload. Southern states didn't have the industrial capability to make them, so during the last half of the war, Confederates were at a decided disadvantage. Bayonets attached to the end of the rifle, as well as pistols, knives, swords, and sabers, were used in close combat. Swords and sabers were carried by men in the cavalry and artillery and by officers in the infantry.